Hey guys, okay, here's the daily rigor week 1 still, and part B. So this is Thursday's assignment. Okay, it says using the given rules, find the value for y in each table. So we're looking at A. So we want to solve this equation. The rule is y is equal to x plus 1. Well, if you know, in each column, this is your x. So you're going to take this x and you're going to do whatever the rule tells you. So the first one, y equals x plus 1. So you're going to add 1 to each one of those numbers. 1 plus 1 equals 2. 2 plus 1 equals 3. 3 plus 1 equals 4. Okay? That's all you're doing. Whatever the rule tells you to do, that's what you're going to do. Okay, you're going to substitute the x for whatever number they give you. All right? Okay, B says find the product. This is multiplication. Tic-tac-o. Okay? So if I'm going to do 17 times 15, I'm going to start with multiplying 17 times 5. 5 times 7 is 35. 5 times 1 is 5. Plus 3 is 8. Okay? And then I'm going to multiply 17 times 1. Or actually, I'm going to tic-tac-o. I'm sorry. And then I'm going to multiply 17 times 1. 1 times 7 is 7. 1 times 1 is 1. So those are your two answers. 17 times 5 is 85. 17 times 10 is 170. Okay? Because when we make this tack, we cross it out and drop our 0, we're filling in a 0 for the ones place, because now we're multiplying by the tens place. Then you add those two numbers up together, and this would be your answer down here. Okay? C says write the value of the bold digit. Okay, look back at yesterday's. The value means what is it worth. Okay, remember I said yesterday, for example, if the number was, make a new number, 4.372, 4 and 372 thousandths. The 2 is in the thousandths place, so the value would be decimal 002. So it's asking you to find the value of the bold digit. Okay? How much is it worth? All right. D, use the reference chart to calculate the conversions. Okay, so this is big and small. Remember, you're going to multiply big to small. You're multiplying. From small to big, you're going to divide. So if you're converting 4 feet to inches, feet to inches is right here. Feet is a big measurement. Inches is a small measurement. That means you're going from a big to a small. So you're going to multiply. There are 12 inches in a foot. You're always going to multiply by whatever the small measurement number is. So you're going to multiply by 12. 4 times 12 gives you your number of inches. Okay? If you're going 6 feet to yards, yards to feet is right there. Yards is big, so that means the big is over here. So you're converting from a small measurement into a big measurement. So you're going to divide. 1 yard equals 3 feet, so you're going to divide by 3. 6 divided by 3. Okay? All right, number 1. The dot plot shows the number of quarts of water that 21 players drank during a football game. Each dot represents one player. The question says, how many players drank more than 1 quart of water? Now, it says more than 1 quart. So that means we're not going to include the 1. So how many players in this section over here? And I'm not intending on just this one. You're looking at all of these, okay? How many players drank more than 1 quart? Number 2, Elijah eats at his favorite restaurant 4 times each week. He buys a sandwich for $8 and a drink for $2. Write an equation that can be used to find T, the total amount of money he spends at the restaurant each week. Okay, so we're looking for the total amount of money he spends at a restaurant each week. But the thing is, they don't want you to solve it. They want you to write an equation to find T, the total number of money he spends. So here's what we know. Okay, we know that he eats at his favorite restaurant 4 times each week. And each time, he buys a sandwich for $8 and a drink for $2. Go in order. Favorite restaurant 4 times each week. Okay? And then he buys an $8 sandwich and a $2 drink each time. So write your equation. Okay. So write your equation underneath. Okay? Number 3. Mr. Schiffer's garden is the shape of a rectangle. The length is 3 2/10 meters. The width is 7 1/10 meters. What is the perimeter of his garden in meters? Okay, so the shape is a rectangle. So we know that. So we're going to come over here. We're going to draw a rectangle. I know it's not perfect. The length is 3 2/10 meters. The width is 7 1/10 meters. So I'm going to do 3 2/10 here and 7 1/10 here. Whatever is on this side has got to be the same right here, right? And this side has to be the same as this side. Well, that is a crazy arrow. This side. So the length is 3 2/10. The width is 7 1/10. What is the perimeter? Okay, perimeter, remember that's 2 times the length. So this times 2 plus 2 times the width. So this times 2. And then you add those 2 together to find the perimeter. Okay? 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. Number 4. The rectangle weighs exactly as much as 6 trapezoids. What is the weight of 2 trapezoids? So they want to know what the weight of 2 trapezoids combined is. So say I want to know how much these 2 down here weigh. All right. So the rectangle weighs exactly 96 ounces. What can I do to find out if this is 96 ounces? What can I do to find out how much each one of these trapezoids is individually? Okay, so if I know that the weight of each trapezoid is exactly the same, and that the rectangle is 96, I'm going to take and I'm going to subtract 96. I'm going to divide 96 by 6. Okay, and whatever answer you get, that will be 1 trapezoid. So then you have to add another one to it to get the weight of 2 trapezoids. Okay, number 5. During the month of December, Rachel will ride her bicycle 28 kilometers each day. The month of December has 31 days. Estimate the total number of kilometers that Rachel will ride her bicycle in December. So it's telling you to estimate the total number of kilometers she will ride in December. She's going to ride her bicycle 28 kilometers each day for 31 days. So if I was working this out, and I was working out without estimating, we would do 31. My goodness.
Just hurry up. It's my bathroom too.
It would be 31. So 31 times 28. So 31 days times 28 kilometers each day. But you are going to estimate and then multiply. So you're going to estimate 31, you're going to estimate 28, and then you're going to multiply the numbers and get your answer. Okay, remember when you estimate, you're getting closest to, right?